Louisiana beer reviews, Heiner Brau Festbier. Heiner Brau Mardi Gras Festbier is brewed by the Heiner Brau Brewery of Covington, Louisiana. And this is their Mardi Gras version. Also in the fall they have their Oktoberfest beer. And it says German style lager beer. The website doesn't really give much information about it. Did find some information on Rapier that said it was 5% alcohol. He basically just says this is a good beer, you should drink it. That's what it says on their website. Okay, it gets a C+ on Beer Advocate, gets above average ratings on Rapier, and it gets a very fine rating on the Beer and Me. I've had the Oktoberfest Heiner Brau Festbier, but I've never had the Mardi Gras. So let's see how it comes out. Okay, some smoke coming out. I don't know if you can see that. Give it a good pour. Well, as you can see, it's quite carbonated, and it was going to overflow if I didn't take that sip. All right, you have a pretty thick, I guess you have a medium off-white head. The appearance is, it's very relatively warm out here, so it's fogging up. But the appearance is clear, amber. There's a lot of carbonation streaming up the glass. That's a nice looking German lager here. The aroma, is faint, actually. You pick up some hops, flavor hops. Seem to be floral hops. Pick up some water. But the aroma is not strong, but it's pleasant. It's a pleasant aroma. Go ahead and finish topping this off here. All right, the most important thing with these Louisiana beer reviews, the taste test. And this is the Friday before Mardi Gras. And it's raining. It's been raining most of the day. I don't think any of the parades are going to be held tonight. That's a shame because the people work so hard to prepare the floats and line up everything. And they're going to have to piggyback with some other parades later in the weekend. So it might be raining tomorrow. It hasn't rained really in 2 weeks. All right. Interesting taste. A lot of grassiness. That's the, you get a grassiness. There's a hop bitterness, but it's very mild. It's flavorful. It's sort of piney, resiny. You pick up some caramel a little bit, flavor. The mouthfeel is pretty light and watery, actually. Maybe light to medium. It finishes mostly dry, crisp. It's refreshing. How would I rate this beer? I would say this is a B+. It's a very good beer. It's well worth it. Does have a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, but it's not bad. It just has character to it. It does have character. It doesn't have a lot of bite to it really, but this is a nice beer, and it's the second one I've reviewed that was made by Heiner Brau. The other one I reviewed was the Pontchartrain Porter, which is made by Heiner Brau for the Zia restaurant chain. But this is one of the actual Heiner Brau brand beers. I would highly recommend giving it a try if you see it in your area. You know, it has an interesting bottle design. Another thing about this month here, they're going to have Heiner Brau for the first time ever put out in cans. The Festbier, the Mardi Gras Festbier, is coming out in cans so that people can carry them around on the parade route and drink them, because the law enforcement really frowns on glass bottles because they can break, or people might break them and fight with them, you know, cut each other up. So the cans are a lot safer, and the cops don't care in New Orleans if you walk around drinking a beer in your hand. I mean, there's no kind of really any rules in Louisiana about openly drinking alcohol. So maybe there are in some towns, but there's not a state rule really. And you go to any tailgating party, people are drinking openly, and at any parade, they're drinking openly on the street. So that's not a problem. It's just they don't really like the glass bottle. So anyway. Le Bon Ton Roulé. This is a very good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans. The rain shouldn't last too long.